Okay, I think let's start. It's already 9:15. A very warm welcome, everyone, to this very special event. Okay, it's an educational social awareness event. So my name is Kevin Tan. I'm the head of department of this department of immunology, microbiology and immunology. We're very happy to be here to open this session. Now, a bit of background to this initiative. There are two broad reasons why we're doing this. One, this is a part of a big global initiative. So World Malaria Day, as the term implies, which is on 25th of April each year, is a day where globally we recognize the need for continued interest and investment in this disease called malaria. Now, in Singapore, we don't see malaria very much, right? We were declared malaria-free in 1982 by World Health Organization. But the threat of malaria looms just at our shores. Okay, just beyond our shores, we are surrounded by malarious countries. Other countries have not been declared malaria-free. There's also the threat of drug-resistant malaria, getting into Singapore, okay, especially from regions north of us, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, and so on. So we are lucky, but other regions are not so fortunate. And the investments that we put in supporting the region will also support ourselves, right? So that's the big picture. But closer to home, this initiative, which was initiated by our educators, Jun Hong and Rajesh, has a social dimension to it. So as a department that focuses on education, we want our students to think beyond the textbooks. So education in its broadest form is not just knowing facts, knowing the malaria life cycle and what stages are in the blood cells and all that. That's for the exams. But malaria is a bigger disease. It's a social disease. It's an economic burden. It takes lives away. Okay, so this is an opportunity for our students and also our staff to appreciate the disease that has crippled nations, has brought down empires, has changed the course of history. Okay, so education is more than just textbooks. It's broad and also fun to be part of. Okay, so these are the two broad things, and because of that, we have a very exciting program for you today. Okay, so again, beyond textbooks, we have things like art and photography. So we have actually an award-winning photographer in our midst. So Pearl is here. So welcome. And she, of course, you see only a slice of all her photos because we can't print so many. But these are those that have been selected by our staff and students. We think they are quite relevant to the occasion today. And I'm sure Pearl will be there to explain the photos as well, the background to photos, if you need her to share a bit more about why and how she took these pictures. We also have talks by global leaders on malaria research, malaria control, malaria research. So speakers from India, from Africa, from Wellcome Trust. We have Professors Kevin Baird, Professor Francois Nosten giving their inputs on malaria control, drug resistance, and new emerging strains and so on. Okay, so and there's also a fun dimension to this. There will be some games in the room next door, so to show that education can also be colorful and fun. Okay, there's also a corner. I'm proud of this corner. It's called the tonic water corner because in gin and tonic, the cocktail we enjoy, there is quinine inside, and there's an interesting history behind it, which I'll share a bit about during the lunchtime talks. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the session today. I think after this we have two recorded talks by big names. It only leaves me to thank the organizing committee. There were 5 labs that were involved in organizing this event. So no mean feat, 5 labs, but not the PIs, the staff and students, right? So I thank all the staff and students for their efforts, and I'm sure it's going to be a great day today, right? It's going to be fun and educational. So thank you, and wishing you a great event today. Thank you, everyone.